Hey guys, I am back again for another Jurassic World Legacy Collection review, and this time we're going to be taking a look at the Jeep Wrangler. And this is just the original Jeep Wrangler from Jurassic Park and not the other one from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom with the giant launcher and the Morphodon. But we're going to be taking a look at this one because this is really a great looking vehicle. So before we get this guy out the package, or this vehicle out the package, why did I say guy? Anyways, let's take a look at the package. It's basically the same structure as the $10 figures, but of course it's a bit bigger, and it does have a Matchbox logo on the top, just like with other vehicles in the rest of the Jurassic World figure sets. As you can see, we already have Rexy over here. Okay, I don't need to go over this. I think you already know the overall posture. It does look pretty good. So side to side Jurassic World logo. Oh yeah, Jeep Wrangler with a working wrench, or winch, right there. Anyway, so at the back, we got this really great diorama of the Jeep Wrangler in action. Fits 4 figures in, working winch, and you can see it going up a tree, which is already tied up to the tree branch, or tree stump, I meant. Why did I say branch? Anyway, so yeah, pretty much all you need to see. This is pretty good. I really do like the way the diorama is posed. Like, especially you got this dirt fabric here with the tree stump, which looks like it's made from a different fabric, but whatever. So yeah. Now let's go get this thing out the package. And we're gonna do it the proper way without tearing it up. Yeah, I already ripped it up, right? Like, I already got this part up here. So, see, these twist ties here is the way you're gonna get this out the package without even tearing up the entire thing. So that's a good thing. So, simple as that. The Jeep Wrangler here looks pretty friggin' stunning. Like, the detailing and everything, it's pretty amazing. And I have reviewed a previous Jeep Wrangler from Jada Toys from the 2015 Jurassic World toy line. And obviously enough, while that one was great, it definitely did lack. This one is obviously much better and much more in scale. As you can see, it's a bit more smaller than that Jeep Wrangler. And it's got much more of the detail. It's much more clean, even though there's a few issues that I have with it, but those issues can be pushed aside. So all in all, I'm just turning it for a 360 view, and it's all pretty great. Like, really great. Let's go for the top. So we got the JP18 logo right there. And what I also like about it is the nice little stickers, the Jurassic Park stickers here, and the license plate from here with the lights also connected as well. Like, that is pretty great. And that's what this one's painted in. Like, it's not a sticker. This one, okay, this one's a sticker, but this, like the orange bits, they're painted in. That's pretty cool. And you got the license plate right there again, even though it's a little bit crooked. It's a little bit crooked, but whatever. Now you got the detailing everywhere. Basically, this vehicle just looks pretty dang great. It's just like the movie. I also like the detailing in this sticker. It's exactly like the film. And you also got the Jeep logo right there on the side. And the tires are cool too, like this red and black attire, all-terrain. Looks pretty great. And the interior of the vehicle, you can see that it can obviously fit 4 figures in. And that's another nice touch. And the seats are detailed in there too. Even though the interior could be a little bit in black, but yet again, doesn't really matter, depending on what you're going for. Oh no, like the detailing and everything, even they got a plastic window here. It looks all great. Like, this is definitely a must for fans of Jurassic Park. And not to mention, it's much better than that Jeep Wrangler that I got before. And also, here's the winch part, which I haven't tested it yet, but I will go ahead and test it soon. I mean, the only issue I would say that I have with this is obviously there's no back tire, but the more I even think about that, it really wouldn't matter. But I honestly think that it looks kind of cooler without it. I mean, it still looks like the Jeep Wrangler from the movie, even without the spare tire. But yet again, like I said before, like, that's the only flaw that I think most other people have, but I also have it too. Like, the spare tire is not back there. But like I said before, it doesn't really matter much. So let's go ahead and test out that winch. Okay, before I even test this out, I would like to say this. I have no idea why in the actual heck would this winch here be stuck on that part. Like, it actually was attached to that part, and I almost kind of hurt my fingers trying to get this thing out of that part. And I almost kind of, like, okay, the winch isn't broken. Thank God it ain't broken. But I had no idea why it was dug under there. I'm like, I have a weird feeling that, of course, nobody else had this issue, or I think a few other people had this issue, so I'm the only one that bought a Jeep Wrangler that pretty much had a winch attached to this part of the vehicle, which I have no idea why, but yet again. Okay, now enough of me rambling, let's go ahead and test out this winch. I hope it's, like, obviously, it may be pretty strong, so here we go. Sorry about the bad quality. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty sturdy, but also pretty hard at least to get the entire winch out. And the winch just stands like this. So yeah. Also to mention, the tires even are fluently sturdy as well. Okay, so let me go put this thing back into place, and let's go get our figures in. As you can see, all 4 carriages can fit in the Jeep Wrangler, and I got them in position to which one's which, even though Muldoon is indeed, like, he doesn't really show it up later in the beginning, but he does show up later. Okay, like I'm saying, it's like, I don't care about order of appearance. Like, I just made that mention because, well, they can all fit in together. I'm just making sure that which ones to put in, because Dr. Grant was right here. Oh wait, no, hold on. Which place he was? I freaking forgot. No, he was right here. So anyway, they can all fit in the vehicle. Now, just for fun and giggles, let's just go ahead and get ready to size comparison. Let's compare this Jeep Wrangler right next to the Extreme Shopping Tyrannosaurus Rex here, which I still have. Now, the scaling, as said before, is pretty great at least. Even though the T-Rex is a bit more smaller, but the scaling looks pretty great so far. And, yeah, that's basically the scaling right there. Also, let's get out the gallimimeters, because, the scaling between it, like, let's see how big it is. Honestly, the gallimimeters is basically right in scale, and it looks pretty good. Just needed at least one more comparison, and as you can see, like I said before, you already know which one's the best one. This one is more accurate. This one is a little bit inaccurate, but it does definitely look like a cool toy, but at the same time, we already know which one's better. This one is obviously cool for the remote control features, but this one's better because it can fit your actual action figures in. This one is a pain in the butt, though. So, yeah, that's finished with that kind of comparison. Alright, so that was a review of the Jurassic World Legacy Collection Jeep Wrangler, and it's pretty great, obviously. 10 out of 10. Why did I say that? Obviously, I never rate any of these toys because they were all great. So if anything, that is it for this review. I definitely recommend this toy, and I think pretty much every fan of Jurassic Park has already bought this figure, or this vehicle. Why do I keep saying figure? Yeah, you know, I'm just asking myself rhetorical questions. Anyways, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you guys later.